up and running. We are about to clean some vintage fishing poles. We are here at my sweet girlfriend's family's lake house, which I love coming here. It's a great time to hang out, enjoy stuff, and just really fish overall. So, yeah, we have been asked to clean these rods and reels, so we're gonna get down to it and hopefully we can make it happen. I found one in the boathouse. About to use this kind of beat up magic eraser to hopefully get this cork handle clean. Look at that, guys. So, really good tip right now. I'm gonna show y'all as if you're using this magic eraser, then you can clean the dirt off of this cork almost immediately. So check this out. Now it doesn't get all of it, but for the most part, I think that looks a lot more clean than that section that I didn't do right there. So very nice. Golly. It's really pulling a lot of that old cork and dirt and dust out. Golly. Clean rag's already gotten dirty. So we have been challenged and asked to clean all the fishing poles in the boathouse here. And I think I'm gonna make them all nice and pretty for everybody to be able to use, enjoy, and fish with. So yeah, that's the goal for right now. Now, obviously, this one is it's pretty old and beat up and dirty, so it's not going to get rid of all of the dirt and dust out of the cork, but it really gets a lot of it out. So, yeah, if you guys want to get dirt, grime, grease, dust out of your cork handles, use a magic eraser. Definitely works. I almost want to do like a before and after picture. Be cool. Very good guy. Winning that away. There we go. You guys been talking at all? Nope. We are currently cleaning these fishing poles for my sweet girlfriend's family's lake house. We were kind of challenged and asked to do it, so we're gonna make it happen because I am the fisherman in the family, so yeah, that's the goal here. You also gotta adjust everything, make sure it's right. So right now, what's tied on here, let me show you guys, is, I think it's just a clip and a swivel. So it's pretty beat up and dusty and dirty. I'm gonna just go ahead and cut it off. Good like ways up the line, so that way I'm not working with old line when I start retying. Something like that. We're just gonna get rid of that whole rig right there. I don't even want to think about it. It's gonna make it more difficult. There's still line on this rod, so I won't re-spool it just because I didn't bring any last piece of line, but if y'all hear me sniffling a lot or coughing or anything, my voice sounds weird, it's because it's allergy season. You know what, before I loop this through, see how dirty this guide is right here? Can y'all see this? Yeah, this is pretty dusty. Juice World fan, hi. Saddam fan, Saddam Khan, what's up, man? What's up, everybody? Welcome in. Anyways. Boom, cleaned it, just that easy. Just a wet rag, non-aggressive soap, wipe her down. Don't want to mess with the glue or the threading on your eyelets. Very important thing to remember. Boom. Alright, so we've got a bait caster right here with what I believe is some monofilament. Now, personally, I would probably throw like, on that rod right there, I would throw either like a crankbait or a slab, a spoon or something like that. But I talked to Granddad, he doesn't really like throwing stuff like that on a bait caster. I don't know why he likes to vertically jig with the spinning rod, which is totally understandable. Vertical presentations tend to do better on a spinning rod, so I get the mentality there. There's nothing wrong with it. So I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna throw on here. We could throw a crankbait on there just for fun's sake, or really do whatever. Got a whole bunch of really cool old school cranks though. I think maybe the first goal should be clean all the rods first, get them all nice and pretty, and then figure out how many rods I have of what. I don't know. Could do that too. That guy is all cleaned up. I'm gonna go grab another rod, guys. If y'all are enjoying the content, make sure y'all hit that thumbs up. Thanks for being in here. All right, next up, we got one of these little kid dock demons that I'm gonna go ahead and clean up. It's probably for one of the kiddos here in the boathouse. They probably throw it for bluegills and stuff. So I'm gonna clean it up for them, make it all nice and pretty, and re-rig this. Cause guys, look at this contraption. It's a couple split shots and a swivel and a clip and a bobber. It just looks wild. So we're gonna fix this up. Yo, welcome in, welcome in. Hopefully the kiddo appreciates it. Probably not even gonna know that I did it, but whatever. Golly. Honestly, this is still like semi-usable. Hold on, I could probably just clean and fix this really easy. There's nothing wrong with the bobber or the split shot to help get it down. Alright, let's try not to do that. At least it's a dock demon. This thing's not going nowhere. Alright. We can keep the bobber and the split shot on there. The rest of this has to go. Yeah, let's just take it. Boom. Like so. Get our rag. Wipe down that line. It's just spider webs, cobwebs. The line itself is fine, although it may look frayed. It's not. See? Just like that. Probably old, but like I said, I don't have my spools of line to sit here re-spool all these, so I'm just gonna work with what I have, and hopefully everybody appreciates what I'm doing here, because I know that it's gonna probably be better of an experience for everyone overall. Take the bobber, remove that. Now we've got a clean little setup to work with here. You know what, I'll probably just put it back on there for now. Something like that. And I'll play around with the weight once I'm ready to re-rig it. But this guy right here, just fixed him up. Now I just got to wipe him down and it's pretty much good to go. I'll just throw a little bluegill hook on there and a split shot, and you got a little bluegill panfish set up for one of the kids to throw worms on. But that's all you really need to do. You know what I mean? Like, it's just gonna be a weekend or a day or two of the kids coming down to fish, hang out with everybody, and have a good time. Hey, Grace. Really nothing too crazy, guys. Just simple setups for pan fishing, catfishing, and whatever else we can think of. How's everybody doing today? We got 41 people in here. Let's go. Jonas, looks nice. Yeah, man. Just something simple, classic for the kids to have a good time with. That's all. Bluegill, fishing, simple stuff. Get it all nice and clean so the spiders aren't crawling on it. That's pretty much it, man. I'm gonna just undo this. Clean the reel real fast. Clean the reel real fast. See what I did there? You know, when things start to pile up and get kind of cobwebby, people don't really want to deal with it as much. So I think that's the case of what happened here, just like built up over time. But just got to deal with it and take care of it at some point, right? There we go. There was a bird's nest in there. We undid that, fixed it, rethread the line through properly, and well, bam. Now one of the kiddos has a bluegill set up. Perfect. All right, got another rod cleaned up and down. Just gonna keep knocking them off the list here, guys. All right, I'm gonna go grab another rod. Oh gosh, dang it! Fun fact: I just walked dead on into a spider web. Guys, thank y'all for being in here. Please hit that like button. Thank you. All right, let's get back to cleaning these rods. So now we've got this is an ugly stick GX2. I'm sure you guys are familiar with this rod. It's pretty popular. I believe it's a 6.6. Yeah, 6.6 medium heavy. Pretty much it. I think the line on here feels like some sort of mono, probably like Berkeley Big Game. And the setup that they had there was a I don't even know what is going on here. Okay, it's like a little dropper. A little dropper rig on the ugly stick. This one still ain't that bad. I could just clean him up and leave it as is. But pretty much they made like a makeshift drop shot. And you use this snap to attach your weight. This right here. Put your worm on. And that could work. I don't see why not. Probably gonna leave this one as is. I'm just gonna clean it and then keep going. How's everybody doing? Mr. Goat, what's your PB bass? It's like a 5.5 pounder probably, something like that. But I'm working on beating it, man. I feel like this year I'm going to. I don't know. How about you? What's you guys' sells PB? Anybody got a big one out there? Anybody out there fishing? I might do some fishing later today, guys. Once I'm done on live stream, might go out and do some yak fishing. If y'all haven't seen, we recently went out on the yak and caught some pretty nice fish on our homemade stick baits. That was fun. If y'all want to go check that out, highly suggest it. So now this guy needs a weight. I'll probably put a weight on there, but it's all cleaned off as well. A lot of it is cleaning more than anything. Like, it looks worse than it actually is. It's really not that bad once you clean it. It's a lot more easy to deal with. It becomes a lot more approachable. You can kind of see what's actually wrong with the rod rather than what's just a piece of dust or spider web, cobweb, whatever. Really, it's just soap, like Dawn dish soap and water. That's it. Nothing special, nothing crazy. You can get some rod and reel spray. I have some, but I didn't bring it with me. I didn't know I was gonna be doing this, so. But yeah, just a chill day, cleaning some antique rods and reels. Some of them aren't really antique. Some of them are actually pretty up to date, and some of them aren't really like repairs, just cleaning. But yeah. A lot of it's going to be cleaning and re-rigging, as far as I'm aware. At least from what I can tell so far. Nothing really looks beat up or anything. But there's another one, guys. See if I can show y'all. Yeah, he's working just fine. Oh, golly. Almost hooked my camera there. Everybody here's a right hand retrieve. I'm a lefty. I'm the only lefty, so I have to bring all my own rods and reels when I come here. It's fine. I don't mind it. I can still. I'm ambidextrous. I could. Oh, almost fell into the lake. That would have made funny live stream moments right there. Uh, what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Everybody doing all right? Everybody hanging in there? Just watching the live stream, having a good chill day. What's the vibe? We just cleaned another one, so that's the Ugly Stick GX right there. Got it all cleaned up, and it's got a clip there and a hook. It's like right here somewhere, if you can see it. There it is, the hook right there. There he is. Hook, and then the bobber up at the top. So I'll probably just throw a weight here on this bottom clip and keep the hook and bobber that's on there. And that's a catfishing rig right there. Guys, please make sure y'all are hitting that like button, sharing out the live stream if y'all are enjoying hanging out with me. And feel free to chat. Let me know what's going on. We've got 3 rods cleaned up so far, and kind of know where I'm going to go with them direction-wise. So, yeah, things are looking pretty good. Just going to keep on keeping on. Let's go grab another rod. All right, next thing that we got, this little guy right here is a mess. It's like a drop shot weight with a swivel and a clip and a hook down here at the bottom. I don't know what's going on with this rig. We're going to cut this off and get this guy reset up, but it is a Shakespeare Ugly Stick. It's like an old school one. See if y'all can see this. There we go. Shakespeare Ugly Stick. I don't know exactly. This might be, yeah, 6 foot medium. Probably a more old school rod there, paired up with a Lose. I think this is like an Xfinity reel or something like that. Yeah, Xfinity. Says it right there. Your boy knows his stuff. But yeah, so weird combination there. We got an Ugly Stick with a Lose Xfinity, but it's a simple Walmart combo that I'm going to probably clean up. I'm going to cut that whole thing off there at the end. I don't think that this is a good rig at all. It's just a, I don't know what this is. So we're going to cut this off, and we're going to set it up probably with a slab, if I had to guess, because I know that they like to drop spinning rods for slabs. I personally don't. Again, like I said, I like to throw slabs on a bait caster, spoons and slabs on a bait caster. It's just me, but I know what they like here at the lake house, so make it all nice and pretty for them. Anyways, let's get to it. Quit jabbing in our jaw. Look at the dude. Look at the spider webs on this thing. Y'all seeing that? Yo, y'all seeing that? Bro, that's hilarious. Gotta clean all of it off. Honestly, it's getting to the point where I might just dip this whole end in the water. Or I might just drop the rod. What happens if I do that? If I just like just clean it off like that. Does that work? Oh golly. Thank you. Allergy season is taking its toll on your boy. Cool. probably this wind blowing in here feels pretty nice, but it's carrying a lot of that pollen, which is making me want to sneeze and cough and have a runny nose. Man, these just needed a little bit of TLC, that's all. Just a little bit of time, love, and care. You guys have rods and reels at home. Make sure you're taking care of them, guys. You know, these things cost money, and you want to cherish them, hold on to them. They carry memories, right? You catch your PB on one of the rods or reels, you want to keep that thing forever. At least I know I do, so. Anyways. Now this rod is cleaned up too. Boom, perfect. And this rod feels actually really nice. This might be perfect for actually jigging for white bass with slabs. Nice, so we got 4 rods cleaned up already. I know that one of them could be for slabs, one of them could be a bass fishing rod if they wanted, one of them could be for catfish, and one of them could be for bluegill. So we're already on a pretty good track, guys. How's everybody doing? Everybody doing okay? I had to step away, sorry. All right, let's go grab us another rod. Guys, thank y'all for being in here and joining the live stream. Appreciate it. Having a lot of fun, just kind of sitting back, relaxing in the boathouse, and repairing some of these old school vintage rods and reels. I know some of them are not really repairs, they're more cleaning, but again, thanks for being in here and hanging out with me. Feel free to drop any questions or comments in the chat, and I will read them as soon as I see them. But yeah, let's grab another rod, guys, and get right back to work. That water trick kind of worked to get a lot of the gunk off. Glender Chirino said hi. What up, what up? All right, next up we got 2 rods that are identical. I don't know what these are. These look like old school. Yeah, these are South Bend. Old school South Bends. We've got 2 of them. As you can see, there's one right there sitting up, leaned up on the table. And then we got this old little push guy. Same thing. I'm going to clean them up both. And yeah. Oh, it's a two-piece. Just found that out. Cool. All right, let's see what we're working with in terms of the rig here. We've got, yep, we don't know what we're working with here at all. This is not a rig. I'm gonna cut this off. It's okay. We're normally used to this kind of thing. Does this thing even function? Did I just clean this for nothing? What are we working with here? What's going on? All right, it works. We got another one that works, ladies and gentlemen. They got the power washer going. And there we go. Glender Chirino there. Push button rods, definitely. Killing outdoors. What's your PB bass? 5.5. I had to guess, to be honest with you. Fish with Jonas. Yo, Glender, I'm buying a new bait caster today. Nice. What are you gonna do? In Vic City 10. How long have you been live? I have been live for approximately like 40 minutes. I'll probably be live for another maybe hour and a half, hour or so. I really don't know, to be honest with you. I'm just so pretty much I came here to the lake house to do some fishing at my sweet girlfriend's. They got like a lake house with a little boathouse, and they got a little boat and everything. This is pretty dang nice, honestly, if you ask me. Um, just got my boater certificate, so let me drive the boat. But anyways, we're gonna be doing this for the most part. Uh, her Grams asked me to clean all the rods and reels and set them up because she knows that I am a fish master. So yeah, she was like, "Hey, I know you're really good at fishing and catching fish and stuff. So can you please rig up all the rods and reels and clean them up in the boathouse for everybody to use?" So that's what I did. Following orders, you know what I mean? Can't tell Grams no, never. You never tell Grams no. But anyways, I'm gonna set all these up with like bluegill, catfish, crappie, stuff like that, and then probably I might do like some sort of a rod for bass fishing, but I really don't know. How's everybody doing today? I'm glad to see you guys talking and chatting now. Everybody's waking up a little bit. Make sure y'all hit that like button, and thank y'all for being in here, man. I appreciate it. I do apologize. I do apologize if my voice is kind of bad. It's just really allergy season. It's windy, so that's all it is. But yeah. Let's get back to cleaning. Honestly, bro, Beans, all these rigs are so jank. Sorry if that audio is probably not the best, guys. Sorry, school, what we doing? Right now, we are cleaning up the boathouse rods. Um, I'm at my sweet girlfriend's family's lake house. I'm in the boathouse right now, and her Grams asked me to clean and re-rig all the rods for everybody to use for Easter coming up, because she knows your boy is a fishing pro. So, yeah, that's pretty much all we're doing right now. Making sure all the rods are nice and clean, and then we're gonna re-rig them. If there's any problems, we're gonna fix them. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But I've got, I think, almost all the rods cleaned up, but now I gotta re-rig them all with new stuff. We're just chilling, vibing in the boathouse, having a good time. How many rods and reels have and will clean? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The sixth one in my hand, and then there's some in the boat. I think they're fine though. To be honest with you. Beautiful, beautiful, really. All right. We got this one all cleaned up. And it reels and everything works. Okay, cool. Perfect. Ooh. Cleaned it up. How's life been, man? Life's been pretty good. I hope life has been good for you guys as well. I'm gonna go do some fishing on Lake X and have a good time. Probably catch some bass. Probably catch some whatever I catch. I don't really know. I might live stream later. I got some live worms, like night crawlers, and I might live stream later. If you guys want to see me do that, feel free to let me know. Um, yeah, I'd love to. All right, we've got all the rods cleaned up. Now it is time for us to figure out what we're gonna do. Also, yes, go live and fish with worms. All right, bet. I'll probably do that later tonight. I'll probably do some night fishing off the dock with some worms or something like that. Or I'll either take the yak out and do some live worm fishing with the kayak. But for now, we got a whole assortment of stuff right here. All sorts of worm weight, stuff like that, split shots, catfish hooks, bluegill hooks, and I also brought some of my own stuff to donate to the boathouse if I need to. So if I'm going to set one of these rods up with something and they don't have it, then I'll just use it from my collection because I don't care. I have too much stuff, and I'd be more than happy to help. So yeah, if I can't find it in there, I'll go to here, encyclopedia through my stuff. But for now, we need to figure out what we're going to tie up and where. Is the most important thing. And I gotta see if he has some more hellbenders. Look, this is an old school, this is a Bagley right here. This is an old school crankbait, it's a Bagley. You wanna see some vintage baits? Here, I'll show y'all some cool stuff. These are pretty legit. Let's see what else I got. These are legit. These are some old school. I think these are bombers. It looks like bomber. If I had to guess, oh, I'm not even showing you guys, my bad. It looks like a bomber crank, just by the eyes and the build design. But yeah, these are some really cool old school vintage baits. Just sitting in the old boathouse. Dang, I'm tempted to throw a spinnerbait on one of these rods for him. Just call it a day. Or I could even throw like a little buzz bait on there too. That's another option. Throw a little buzz bait, a little plop, 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 top water action. There's an old Bass Pro vintage spinner I could throw on there. That'll also work. That's a pretty big one. Could throw a little swim bait guy on there. That's not a bad idea. Throw a little swim bait on there, call it a day. Golly, man, these allergies, it's got me feeling all messed up, dude. Could cut down this guy. I'm gonna look at all my options before I make a decision, that's for sure. But I'm kind of leaning towards maybe throwing a swim bait on one of these rods for them, just because they don't even have anything like that. And then I can throw like a spinner bait on the other. They have a spinner bait somewhere. I don't know where a spinner bait would be. Heck. Fish with Jonas said, "Bless you, thank you." Any soft pats and plastics? Glenny said, "I'm going to Dick's Sporting Goods today." Yo, that's what's up, bro. Go check out some Three Brothers Baits loaded dice, man. Get you some loaded dice. Shield Sports has them as well. But yeah, man, Dick's is a pretty cool place. I'm glad that they still got some that sell fishing gear. Mine don't. My Dick's don't. But anyway. And I'm just walking directly into some spider webs right now. I need to go through some of the hatches on the boat. I think I'm starting to figure out pieces to whatever puzzle I'm trying to form. That's 4, so it's 2. Alright, so I kind of see the vision. We got size 4s. Snail's supposed to go in there. We got size 4 and 2s. We got catfish hooks. We got this smaller little guy too. It's even smaller, so I'll probably put this one on for the little kiddos. I think we're figuring it out, guys. Just kind of piecing it together slowly but surely. Blender, I got a 7.5 pounder. Nice. Tour the boat. I might have to here in a minute just to see what's all in there. Yeah, here we can do that. We can do a quick tour of the boat. Just because I got to get up in there and see what I can tie up on one of these rods anyway. So make sure I'm not walking through 1,000 bajillion spider webs here now. I probably am anyways. There's no fishing stuff in there. I already know that. There might be some in here, but I doubt it. No, that's live well. I figured. Okay. There's a live well there, and I'm pretty sure this is a live well here. It's a cooler. No, it's a live well as well. Got 2. Is there water in the live well? No. 2 live wells. Bro, what happened to your quality? I'm on the water, dog. Like, what do you want me to do? I'm on the water, and I'm far away from the houses all the way through there and beyond, dude. Cut me some slack. All right, let's see what's under seat number 1. We've got life jackets. I don't see any fishing gear. No fishing stuff. Oh, here we go. He does have some more hellbenders. Oh, bet. Okay, hold on. Let's get Granddad hooked up. Hooked up right. Let's see what we got real quick. 420 bucks. I'm subscribing now. I love fishing videos and boats. Man, let's go. Thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like button as well. We got some hellbenders in here, so the tail is gone there, but it's over here. I could unscrew the tail here. I I could unscrew the tail end off of this hellbender and put it in here. Jason Shank, where are you from? I'm from Texas. 420 Fox. Jeep doing, what are you doing, brother? Right now I'm trying to figure out what to tie on the bass fishing rods that are sitting out there that I just cleaned up. Well, some of them are bass rods, some of them are other rods. It's all different, but I got some A-rigs. I think that might work. Does that look broken? I don't know, dude. Let me try unscrewing this tail end out. See what happens. Have any lines strong enough for 20-pound fish? Always, man. You got to keep some on deck. Probably not here, but let me unscrew the tail end of this hellbender out. Guys, if y'all want to learn how to make a poor man's downrigger out of a hellbender, go check my video on how to do that. I'm basically doing that right now on live. Wait, welcome in. Welcome in. This work, bro. I can finish tightening that off with a pair of pliers or anyway for the fam. Sure, welcome in. What's your most expensive lure, brother? Man, I got some really expensive stuff. I got some cheap stuff. It's all different, Bubba. I got some A-rigs in here. It's like old school A-rigs. This is a Yum Flash Mob Junior. Flash Mob Junior Umbrella. Not even thrown, dude. Bait School Technology. Umbrella. Another umbrella, dude. These are nice. Might have to try those out one day. Hopefully Granddad will be cool with that. All right, let's take this little downrigger here. Put it back in the boat. You know what? I'm glad we went through the boat because I was able to find this downrigger to be able to set up another one. So I got one right here and one right there. Now I can tie up another one. I think there's a slab on that one. That slab looks toast, dude. I don't know. It's fine. And then you got a slab on this one, I believe, too. Oh, no, this one ain't a slab. I need to take this red pole out and fix him. See, that's why we do things like that, guys. You figure out stuff. All right. Set that guy right there. What's the biggest you caught? Oh, man, I don't know. All of them, man. It's like, how many reps did you do at the gym? All of them. No, I'm just kidding. I really don't know, man. I just like fishing. If I had to guess, my PB is probably like a 5.5 pounder. I really don't know. Whee! Just cleaning it off. Guys, one time I was here at this exact spot and I dropped down a bare hook and a massive turtle yammed it. And anyways, it was a tough situation. Let's get back over here. All right, so quick progress update. These are the rods we've cleaned. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 is that little tiny guy. I'm about to clean this 7th one. And we also found us a hellbender. Well, we found 2 separate hellbenders. One of them didn't have bottom slots, but it had the tail. And this one had the bottom slots with no tail. So I combined them together. Now we got us another hellbender that we can put on one of these rigs. Golly, that sunlight's really coming through, ain't it? Set you guys back up on the tripod. Bam. Perfect. And we're right back to where we started. Now, let me take these bolt cutters right here, and hopefully I can cut through these. Man, I'm just a whimper. These are rusted. Alright, yeah, these are just rusted. Dang, I really can't break these. Alright, guys. Well, I don't know what I'm going to do. I need to get these hooks off, but I'm being a straight wimp right now. What's the best tasting one? I accidentally left. Man, you're good. Welcome in. I don't know what the best tasting one is, man. I think that's up to personal choice. Golly. Alright. Let me think right now. How can I get these off? There's no other clippers here. Found like a hammer and a chisel or something. That would work. Golly. In the back one, I can just undo. I can just literally undo this back one. I don't need this back one. You know what I'm gonna do if I can? Try and get it out through here, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. It's gonna be tough. But I gotta get back on track anyways of cleaning, so. Perfect. That'll work. Golly, dude, I feel like I just sunk the teeth of this into the metal. There's no way that I did not just cut into this hook. I'm not even doing a thing to this hook, guys. I just look like a wimp right now. Trying to cut this hook, you know. I mean, granted, these things are rusted out of this universe, but I'm trying here. Golly. No, it's just not coming undone. Holy cow. Alright. Well, if we could, I would be taking this hook off, and then we'd have a downrigger for the bass rod, but unfortunately, I don't have a pair of pliers that's not rusted out here at this lake house to be able to cut through this. So I don't know what I'm going to do, to be honest. If I had a hammer, if I literally just had a hammer, I could just bang this thing undone, but I don't. I think I'm going to stop worrying about this right now, figure out how to deal with it later. Get this rod all cleaned up. How about that? This right here is a Lose Smash spinning rod combo. Pretty little thing. This is not a vintage one at all, really. It's a relatively newer combo, or not newer, but you know it's been around, but it's not old school or vintage by any means. Just wipe it clean real quick with some soap and water. Handle there too. Golly, this thing is a mess. I'm trying to think if I have anything that could get rid of it or break it in my car, but I don't think so. Now that guy's cleaned up too. So technically we've got 2 rods that I can tie up, some slabs too. And then, yeah, can do a whole lot here. Got some options. Excuse me. Allergies are kicking my butt. All right, so what I'm gonna do here. There we go. Alrighty. Trying to figure out what to do. I could technically rig up this guy right here as a bass fishing rod, and this guy too. Technically, I could do those as 2 bass fishing rods, like a power fisher and a finesser, and then the rest I could do catfishing stuff. I don't know, but also they probably want me to troll with this. Let me see. I really don't know. You know, it's kind of difficult when you're rigging up something for yourself. It's easy, but when you're rigging up something for someone else, you don't even know what they want. It's like, well, how am I supposed to go about this? Alright, so for the tiny little dock runner, that's what it's called a dock runner. Guys, I'm sure y'all are familiar with the dock demon. This is before dock demon, it's the dock runner. Yeah, and that boy flexing on him. No, I'm just kidding. But right now, I'm gonna throw just a drop shot, or excuse me, a split shot on the bottom here, like so, and then probably just attach a small little hook and call it a day. And that'll be for bluegill, panfish, you know, just for the kiddos to throw around the dock. Hence the dock runner. It's in the name, bro. It's in the name, bro. Don't overcomplicate it, man. Talking like a hippie over here. Perfect. Yo, you guys think I should use the dock runner to bluegill fish on live stream? How funny would it be if I used this tiny little dock runner to live stream with the live worms that I picked up? Y'all want me to fish with this guy? I might, dude. Just because it'd be hilarious to reel in like a 10-pound catfish on a dock runner. Or a dock demon, whatever y'all are familiar with. I don't know. Let me know if you guys think that'd be funny. I'll do it. There used to be tiny little hooks. I don't know what happened to them. So now I'm gonna have to direct tie it to this guy. Alright. I'm just gonna take one of these pre-rigged hooks off of the line and rig up my own knot because I think I tied better knots. So yeah. I've been clean and sober for speaking. Thank you, Lord. It was a heavy burden. Cast blast. Man, good for you, dude.
don't know. I don't know if my live stream was the best spot to talk about it, but good job. Proud of you. Cast Blast 1989. It's a silly, interesting name. Anyways, whatever that was. Uh, Here we go. Take tiny little hook here, and I'm going to snell knot it. It's not a good lifestyle choice. Well, I'm just trying to spread awareness. Yeah, man, it's not.
I mean, especially like in the fishing industry, I see it all the time. But there's no space for it, dude. We're all fishermen. At the end of the day, we're just trying to get out there and have a good time, catch us a fish, and, do something that our ancestors have been doing for years and years. So I don't know. I don't have any space in my heart for that, especially like I said when it comes to fishing. Sorry, I'm trying to tie a snell knot. I feel like snell knots require focus. But once you get them started, they're super easy. Okay, yeah, my snell totally looks better than their snell. I don't even bet money against their snell vs my snell. Not even a question, dude. Boom. And the final little masterpiece, we've got our little bluegill, sunfish, perch, hook, whatever you want to call it. Then we've got, oh gosh, low battery mode, my bad. We got a split shot. We got our bobber. So this guy right here is all set up. It's up. I just set this little guy up. So for one of the kiddos, if they want to use it for worms, it's got a bobber, split shot, and a small little hook. Just drop it down, boom, goes down, your worm goes down. When your bobber goes away, actually I'm scared to do this because last time I let a bear hook sit in this water, a turtle slammed it. Are people talking in the live stream?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Uh, just trying to cast and blast, brother. Woo, Just Greg, what's up? What's up? Crappie killing is my game. Nice, man. I like to hear that. Just Greg, just back from a trip. All I got was a crappie and a bass about the size of a crappie. That's funny, man. Did you keep the crappie? Did you eat the crappie? What'd you do with him? Is everything okay?
Yeah.
What's the matter?
Nothing. I set the girl on my foot.
You did what?
I set the grill on my foot.
Why didn't you just come and get me?
Well, because it's not heavy. It's awkward. It's fine.
Look at that. That's
Nice.
perfect right there. Bobber's sitting up nice and pretty. That is a fish catching machine for a 12-year-old.
You got it really clean.
A 3-year-old. Oh yeah, I cleaned every
That looks
single.
really good.
Look at them all.
Yeah, that looks
The
really
problem is that rod rack is filthy.
So what do you mean do about that?
I don't know if there's anything. I mean, we can wipe it, clean it with something. Are you guys done over there?
No.
Oh.
I'm at a stopping point.
You want to hang out a little bit?
No, I mean, whatever you want to do. Of course, I'd love to hang out, but
Oh, okay.
if you're still busy.
You hear that fish?
Yeah.
Fish jumped somewhere, or somebody did something.
Okay. I love you.
I love you too. Boom. Combo number 1. Doc Demon or Doc Runner, Shakespeare Doc Runner. Yeah, baby. If y'all want to see me live stream throwing worms on this little guy tonight, let me know. I think it'd be hilarious. Have a lot of fun. No, man, I was fishing a really public park that's full of ducks. Not a spot you want to keep them from. Heard that, man. Y'all want to see me live stream with some worms throwing this little guy around? Let me know. I think it'd be hilarious. All right. Did get some practice in with the trick shad. Got into swim bait fishing. Yo, that's cool, man. Swim bait fishing is legit. Trying to see if I can weaken this hook on this file. Gosh dang, bro. I don't understand. such a struggle fest, bro. I'm just trying to get this hook off. Ah, whatever.
Come on. Gavin the Beast. Yo, what's good, man? Welcome in, guys. Yes, we did it. We did it. Yay. Golly, success. All right, guys, we got the hook off of there. Now it's time for us to thread on some sort of a weight, and then we've got our poor man's hellbender. Let's go. Guys, the key there was to just not give up. A little bluegill just popped right under me. Silly little guy. I definitely did this wrong. Hold up. Back it up, back it in. Let me begin. If it Beastie Boys, no. Okay. Ah, we almost dropped this little piece. Still almost dropped it. Jeez Louise, come on, man. Red Fishing, bonjour, vos fans too. Bonjour, je suis ravi de voir votre connaissance. Je m'appelle Simon, et vous? Haha, I bet you guys didn't know your boy spoke French too. Tell him what I said, Red Fishing. Tell him what I said. Golly, come on. Just keep slipping. Ça va? I don't really like how that looks, to be honest with you. I don't like how it's slanted to one side. There we go. Perfect. Got it sitting there in the middle. I like that. That works for me. Now we've weighted our downrigger. All we do is tie our main line here, and then tie our leader line here with a pet spoon further down. That's pretty much it. That's all there is to it. Golly, I probably shouldn't touch my face and my hands. They're filthy. But let us keep going. Could rig up a drop shot. Could rig up a shaky head, a wacky rig, or just even a simple Texas rig. These are pretty cool. These look like some old school Berkeley Poggy swim baits or something like that. Just found these in the old tackle box, Grandpa's tackle box. That's pretty cool. Got like a chartreuse top, brown a little bit there. I think that could probably catch a fish, dude. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's pretty old. The color's like faded from it, but I think it would work. I don't know. Oh, you know what? Live stream's about to die. I better plug in my charging cable. There we go. Keep the live stream going. Guys, we've been going for about an hour and almost like 40 minutes, so not too bad. You attach a weight here to this one, and this one will be good to go. Now we need a weight. Let me see how this one's going to go. Something just grabbed it. Guys, I'm about to catch a fish on literally absolutely nothing but a bare hook. Something just grabbed this bare hook and ran with it. I'm not even kidding with y'all. Oh, I wish I would have set the hook on it. See if it'll eat it again. Oh, my heart is beating so fast. This happened the other day. Guys, I dropped a bare hook in the water and I was dangling it in the dock just to see if it would get bit. And it did. And just now it happened again, dude. There are so many fish up under this dock just waiting to be caught, it feels like. Come on, please eat it again. Man, that was insane. Why do they hit bare hooks? Guys, y'all ever caught a fish on a bare hook? I feel like I do that all the time. Like, why am I even throwing anything? I don't know what that was, man. That was weird. Anyways, this setup feels fine. I'm not going to play with it too much. Huh? I thought she was talking to me. How much do you charge to restore a rod?
To be honest, Nicholas, I just do it for free. Like for people that ask me, for my friends and family. I have thought about potentially doing rod repairs and restorations in the future, so just be on the lookout for that. But it probably wouldn't be much. It'd probably be like you send in rods and reels, and I clean them and repair them all and send them back out for a fair price. So, advice, please. Fish bait, please. What do you use? MC pipe. Uh, to be honest with you, it just depends on what you're fishing for, man. What are you looking to fish for? Nicholas, great question, man. Hopefully in the future I'll be able to start restoring people's rods and reels and stuff like that. I just kind of do it for friends and family. So I was asked to. I think I might throw a Santee Cooper rig on this one. Or I could just do another slab rod. Mercury Triling, 14-pound line. Big game. Oh, there's no line in here. That's what I need. Need some fishing line technically, but probably get away with what we got on there. Okay, these two guys right here can be super easy. There's where they went. These guys right here. Those bait holders. I could throw these guys on these right here and have them ready for worm fishing or whatever kind of fishing. I don't really know how I feel about using stuff like this. Pre-tied little rigs kind of throws me off a bit, but I might just do it just because that's all I got right here. Just trying to think of everything that I have that I can work with. Could do a Carolina rig. Could if I had the options, but I don't. All right, let's keep thinking about what we can do here. This guy should definitely get a slab. Okay, all the slabs are in the boat. Let me grab those out real quick. We got some slabs. Let's tight slab on this one over here. Probably. We're going to take our chartreuse bomber all water slab right here. Just all chartreuse. Pro tip, guys, take off the bottom hook, tie it facing the way up with the 2 hooks. Your hookup ratio does not increase or decrease whatsoever, but it makes it a lot less likely or less prone to snag, and then also it makes it to where you can get the hooks out of white bass's mouth, because most of the time white bass have real small mouths and they'll actually end up getting all 3 trebles, and good luck trying to get that out. It's a pain. So yeah, if you guys like fishing slabs, take 1 hook off the bottom, tie it with the 2 hooks facing up, and you'll thank me later. Is this braided line? I can't tell. It's all freed up, that's what I do know. I don't know. You know when mono gets so old it feels like braid? That's the case right now. I'm gonna do the old San Diego jam. Probably my favorite knot. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go, probably one of the best knots in the game. And now the old slab is rigged up. Imagine a bit on the slab. If I get bit on this slab, guys, we're going home. We're going home. If something comes and takes this, dude. Alright, that'll work just fine. I'm gonna keep on going here. Keep on keeping on. Man, if I had some little egg sinkers, I could probably do a Carolina rig, but I don't even have that. You technically can use one of these guys. A little bullet head. That'll probably work. I don't know. You guys tell me. These two rods right here, I'm trying to figure out what to rig them with. I've already started rigging up some of the other ones that we got through them, but golly. All right, let's keep going here. That's braid. I think that's straight braid. Well, if this is straight braid, then they need like a popper. They need a popper, top water. Well, they need a fluorocarbon leader. There's an old school Yum. Some old school Yum Money minnows. Y'all remember these guys? Bass fishing equals life. Yo, what up, man? Old school little Yum minnow. I don't know. This one is straight braid. We need to figure out what's going to go on him. That's for sure. I'm just cleaning up all the rods and reels right now. It's homework home. I think you meant homework time, but I hear you, man. That's what's up.
Alrighty. Sorry guys, had to walk away for a moment. Let's get this guy tile on here. What? Thought I went to the eyelet there. I think we just had a whole catastrophe happen there. Now we just need to attach a pet spoon to this and pretty much you're good to go. There's that shock absorption leader. Absorption. Let's say that like a fool. Boom. Now we have our hellbender here. Just gonna take out the entire section. We got our hellbender here, and we've got our leader, shock leader, fluorocarbon. Then I just tie to a pet spoon right there. And you've got your poor man's downrigger for white bass, hybrid, yellow bass, even some stripers. Yep, there's that. Boom. check that out. We got it all rigged up. Well, basically, I just don't have a pet spoon with me. Ah.
Cool. That works out. All right, now I gotta keep keeping on. I wish I had like a top water hopper to give them. You know what? There might be some in here too. Oh, whoa. Grandpa got a OG spinnerbait right here in the box. Orange blade. That's pretty sick, yo. Nice old school vintage. That's a I might just leave my top water popper here. Right now, I'm on the fence. I'm leaning towards leaving my water popper here just because they don't have a top water popper. It's just a simple classic Rebel Shine top water popper. So I think I'm going to throw it on this little red combo right here that has braid tied on. We're going to see though. Make sure I check everywhere first. don't see any poppers or anything like that. Alright, I'm just gonna tie on my popper and just gonna, give it to the boathouse so everybody that's up here can use it. All of my sweet girl's family members, they're basically like my family anyways, so I don't care. They can use my popper. I am gonna do the pally knot though. Really wanted to go out and do some fishing today, but when your Grams asks you to clean the boathouse and fix up the rods, you don't say no. Boom. Palomar knot. Flex on them. The best top water, or braid knot, I should say. I don't know if it's the best top water rod, or top water rod, but. Let's give it a test. Let's give it a quick test cast over here while y'all are chilling. Branson, I've been getting back into fishing, doing a lot of river fishing and kayak. What do y'all think are must-haves? That's a good question, man. Branson, I'll have a video coming out on that soon. Also, I have my full kayak walkthrough video on my channel. Recommend you check that out. And then recently, I just posted a video of me doing some lake fishing in my kayak, catching fish. So if you want to go watch that, maybe you'll learn a thing or two. It's the last video I put out. It's called Catching Fish Everywhere with Homemade Stick Baits. BG Custom said hi. What's up, man? Brad said my favorite bait used to be a chug bug, but they're hard to find now. Bryce B Fishing. That's what I caught them on 2 days ago. That's what's up, guys. Well, I'm about to throw this little popper out there and test it out on this rod. Pretty much I'm in here cleaning all these rods and reels and stuff for the lake house. And I'm just rigging them up and stuff for everybody to be able to use so the whole family can have fun fishing. I mean, it is kind of like my job. So, yeah. Got this little popper tied on. Just going to test him out and see how he went. I'm dying. No. So this is one of my poppers. I just tied onto the tap here. All braids, so they can just have it. But they lose it. Because all the rods have braids tied on. And that's all you do right there. Can I do it? What? Water rods. Yeah, I think we're gonna take a top water rod if they want. Yeah, I think I caught one right now too, and then that'd be nice. Look. Perfect.
Are you getting hungry?
Yeah, I think we should go get like Chili's dinner or something. I would like to go out on a date. Fun. I haven't got to do anything. I've been working, so I wanna go
Yeah,
out.
I'm working too.
Let's go do something fun. So it shouldn't even be a question.
Popper and drop shot worm did it for me. Oh, that's awesome, dude. So we got this loose smash right here that I cleaned up, and I threw a little rebel popper. As you can see, I have straight caught them on this popper. The paint is basically just missing in so many different areas. There's bite marks everywhere. It looks pretty beat up. That side actually doesn't look too bad. There's just a few scuff marks and hook rash there, but for the most part, this thing's been chewed up, so I don't have a problem leaving it here for everybody to fish with at the boathouse and passing it on down. And lastly, we've got these two guys, which I need to figure out what to do with them. I'm thinking more like worm setups so people can throw around worms. It's probably going to be the best bet anyways, as far as I'm aware. So yeah. Eagle claw ones too, some Aberdeen hooks. So I could do one with an Aberdeen and then one with a snail hook. So one Aberdeen, one. I don't really recommend using pre-packed stuff like this. You know, like vintage, old school Eagle claw. I don't know. Eagle claw does work. Their hooks definitely do catch fish. All right. Well, to use these, you have to use some sort of a clip and a swivel. So I'll get that. What did I do? I have a 1/4 ounce egg sinker. I almost just put that hook in my finger, dude.
think I'm gonna do just a simple Carolina rig on there. Alright guys, so I'm gonna teach y'all how to do this real quick. If you have those pre-rigged Snell ones, that's all you gotta do. Foxy Fishing Adventures, hi. Hey, how's it going? Welcome in. Uh, we're about to thread on this bullet weight, followed by, dang, mosquito biting me, I guess. Followed by mosquito biting me, followed up by a bead. And then that, I'm gonna go with one of these bad boys. Three, four, five, six, seven. Good old San Diego Jam. Well, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Wham, bam. Oh, wow. This line must be really old or something. Let's try that again. Two, three, four, five, six, seven. Yeah, this line is just really old. Okay, well, we've got a bigger problem on our hands. Can try and go with a simple fisherman's knot. Oh, no, this line is just having too much friction. It's just too old. Yeah, it's just gonna keep breaking. All right, well, I guess that's it. I can't really keep going. Can try and set up on this one, but I feel like these were probably bought around the same time frame, so I doubt it's gonna be any better. Improved clinch knot. There we go. Maybe this will work just fine. Alright. Take the H2Os. Hey. How's it going?
Good for kind of just taking a break.
I could use one too, I think. I'll keep bringing up these rods right here. But I'm basically done. I'm making them all nice and fancy and pretty, and
They look great.
huh?
They look good.
Okay. I'll show them the final setup in the end, like of everything, so that she kind of knows. But yeah, these rods have never seen this kind of attention. They're getting so much love right now. I'm fixing them up all nice and pretty. Put all the bells and whistles that I can on them. This is what I got. Look, I'm not gonna lie, I have like nothing here.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll swing Walmart.
Okay.
Or we can get like chilies out there or something. There's that right there. That's another rig right there. Dude, watch this. I'm gonna drop this down and something's gonna eat this. It did it. It did it again. It did it again. Something. I dropped my hook down there. Something bare bit a hook.
Probably those turtles.
Dude, this thing is so like. So jank.
They're probably really dirty on the inside.
I know. I'm trying to get them. Excuse me? This doesn't slip down. This. This is a joke. Starting to barely.
Even if you like fling it,
I can try. That's not supposed to do that.
right? It's supposed to just drop down.
I mean, think about the fact that the
Right.
little Zebco or the dock runner can just drop straight down. I think there's a bird's nest in there. That's what it is. You can feel it. It's messed up somewhere. It's just catching.
Right there. Look.
What?
Is that just dust or what is that?
Probably dust. Yeah, it's probably really dusty. Okay. Yeah, see, it's just jank. Hopefully it doesn't knot as I'm trying to bring it back in. Yeah, you might have to pull that end. Oh, it already did. It already did. Yeah, this is a failure. Nah, I think these rods are just toast, if I'm being honest with you. We can go buy some new ones, but
Yeah.
these are. I'm not gonna sit here and keep beating my head over, trying to fix them.
Right. I mean, they don't even drop the. Yeah.
Okay, so grab that end.
Got it.
Just pull it. Yeah. At least let me get my rig back.
Yeah. If she needs to, she can just get some more poles.
Yeah, I feel like she should. I feel like she should send me to Walmart and just let me pick out a couple more poles because this is.
Yeah.
These are
Not good.
not even jank. I can't reline these.
No.
Cut out the ones you can. I mean, you can. It's
Really difficult.
Yeah. I mean, I did a lot.
Do
I
you
got
want to cut this off?
a lot of progress. Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for the live stream, guys. Pretty much these two, the line on them is toast. As y'all saw, I tried to tie multiple knots to them, and they just kind of kept ripping. When I finally did get one tied on, it really wouldn't come out of the spool. It seems like there's some sort of a backlash in there, or they're just like rusted out. I don't really know. But we couldn't really get the line to come out of either of them that smooth, so I don't think they're really that fishable. It's gonna be difficult trying to cast them and stuff like that. Found a Lowrance Elite 4 Chirp fish finder yesterday. That is awesome, man. Guys, thank y'all for being here. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button. We're about to sign off here in a moment. But if there's anything you guys want to tell me, let me know. Feel free to donate. Drop a like, share the live stream out. I would really appreciate it. Yeah, guys.
Someone said, "Are you sick?"
Someone said, "Am I sick?" Yes, yeah, I am. Well, I'm not necessarily sick. It's the extreme wind and allergy season going on right now that has me just struggling to breathe. Don't worry though, guys. I'll probably live stream later tonight. I got some live worms that I'm gonna live stream with. I have a challenge. If you can say my name, Luke, I'll sub. Dragon Blocks. Man, shout out to Luke. Guys, I'd really appreciate it. Helps us grow. Shows that y'all like the live streams. And it makes me want to get back on here. Honestly, when you guys are interacting, liking, and all that, it definitely makes me more eager to come back and hang out with you guys. So I really appreciate it. What time? Honestly, I don't have a clue, but I definitely will be streaming tonight. Yeah, I sound different. It's definitely that allergy season. Dragon Blocks, thanks for the sub, man. I really don't know exactly what time I'll be back on to live stream, guys. We've been live streaming so far for 2 hours and 32 minutes. 2 hours and 32 minutes and a half. So we've been going for a minute. Yeah, I'll probably hop back on live stream, maybe like 7 or 8 p.m.-ish. Once it starts dipping down, those catfish start coming out, and we'll throw some worms around. It's 5 p.m. right now, guys, just to give y'all a quick walk around of what's going on. We've got the yak up there, which I'm going to drop in the lake here and probably go do some fishing. So, no, I don't give my number out on live stream. I do apologize. But yeah, we're going to drop our yak in here. If you want, feel free to get at me in the DMs on Instagram. I'm pretty active on there. We just spent all our time rigging up all these rods right here. So I threw a hellbender on there and some small bluegill stuff, catfishing stuff, and then a little bass popper right there that I donated to the boathouse. So that's pretty much it, guys. We're just having fun hanging out here at the lake house. I might take the boat out later. I got boat certified, so I can legally now take the boat out and drive it. I don't know. We're going to figure it out. I do need a break, though. We've been live streaming for literally 2.5 hours, a little bit more. I'm pretty exhausted. What's my Instagram? Guys, y'all can find my Instagram by clicking the link in my bio, the YouTube bio. There's an Instagram link in there. But also, it should just be SimonSays_YT, which is, Simon Says YouTube. So yeah, Dragon Block said W live stream. Man, thank you. I've been here for like 3 hours. I wish you were here from the jump. Honestly, I don't know, you could have been. If you were, I really appreciate you. But if not, make sure you hop in next time, because 3 hours, I just need to go eat something, relax for a little bit, catch my breath. Like I said, the allergies, the wind has me all messed up, and it's like throws my equilibrium off. I can't really breathe, so I just need to take a little break. But thank you guys for hopping in the live stream. Shout out to everybody chilling with us. Thank you for hitting that like button, sharing out the live stream. And until next time, guys, y'all know how we're rocking. Keep it cool and happy fishing.